In modern society, we have an abundance of food, creamy milk, fresh produce, meat piled as high as the eye can see. These quantities, these prices, what incredible value.
This documentary is making me hungry. I had lunch an hour ago. I'm gonna go get some food.
Oh, the great expanse of the modern supermarket. Choices, choices.
As George browses the wide variety of snack cookies, stop to consider how humans got to a stage where a middle-class man can buy 10% of his daily caloric requirements with the dollar equivalent of 10 minutes of minimum wage pay.
To really understand how humanity got to this fascinating state of relative abundance, we travel to the Stanford Institute of Historical Sciences to meet with our resident expert, Dr. Name. Dr. Name is an expert on food history with over 20 years of experience.
Humans have always been dependent on food. As humanity advanced through the ages, the availability of food continued to increase. We began by using food as a necessity to survive, going to using food as a measure of wealth, to finally using food for entertainment. Food is everywhere. From the Neolithic Revolution to the modern-day Green Revolution, innovations in agriculture have radically advanced society. A transformation from a hunting and gathering society to one of permanent settlements. Increased agricultural practices, such as the introduction of both vegetative and seed agriculture, machines like plows and tractors that increased efficiency and speed of crop production, the invention of GMOs, artificial fertilizers, and industrial irrigation, which spurred the Green Revolution. Our transition into a post-industrial society became the modern-day manufacturing processes seen in most farms. The age of high mass consumption requires high production. It is imperative that farmers grow as much food as possible, as fast as possible, and that manufacturers process raw produce and meat into modern form with the utmost efficiency. The machine of food production is a modern marvel, constantly churning, humming, and rolling. Speaking of eating, all this talking is making my stomach growl. Let's go get some food. Ads, ads, ads. They're all around us, especially ads about food, leading us to a point I forgot to cover: social influences. Every single day, we see ads about food. Restaurants, candy bars, cereals, soda. Yet, how many times have you seen ads about healthier food? Non-processed food? We don't. And that's caused kids, adults, everyone who has the money to eat more and more of what they see on television, at the front of the store, on magazines. Kids want to go to McDonald's because they saw it on TV. Adults see the new Arby's 3 million pounder cheeseburger and they want to eat it. It's only natural to want what we're familiar with. In the same vein, it's only natural to want what we see most often. Supermarkets often use manipulative strategies to make the customer walk around the entire store, making them look at all the foods before they can get to the section selling everyday must-buys. Let's go take a look. Okay, so we're in the supermarket. Now let's say I want to buy some eggs. Well, that's in the back of the store. A sneaky tactic. I'll have to walk through all these sections before I can get my hands on those delicious eggs. Let's see what I'll have to look at along the way. These chips, these cereals, and these nuts. Okay, I finally got my eggs, but I had to go through so much just to get them. So these factors, the increasing abundance of food, the widespread of food advertising, and the arrangement of supermarkets are causing people to eat more and more, and this is a problem.
Dr. Name is right. People eating more is a major problem and is causing an increase in obesity, also known as being fat. To truly understand what some people call the obesity epidemic, we visited the New Hampshire Institute of Sciences and talked with Professor Rise, an expert in the study of obesity. Nice to meet you. So, Professor Rise, what is obesity?
Obesity is an enigma, a truly modern problem. One born from the womb of a loving mother, raised by a loving father. The Industrial Revolution and the Green Revolution increased the sheer volume of food available. Also, people got rich. Well, richer than before. In the beginning, a large portion of the people were starved and had nothing to eat. Then we have a period where most people had enough to eat, but did not have a surplus of money to buy a surplus of food. Finally, the modern period, where we see the emergence of a middle class, a class of people with enough money to overeat, but still including a large sector of the population. So this is led to people eating too much for the simple reason that they can afford to eat.
Okay, so obesity is becoming a problem. But what are the effects of being obese? First, obese people have a higher rate of, well, dying in general. On average, being obese reduces life expectancy by 6 to 7 years. Also, obesity increases the risk that someone will get many severe diseases, including diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, sleep apnea, and cancer. So, there's a huge risk to obesity.
But Professor, how can we solve this growing problem of obesity?
Now, solving obesity in society altogether, that's a big undertaking. Outright impossible. 100% can't be done. But as an individual, you can make healthy choices that will make obesity a problem of the past. There is no simple cure for obesity. No one miracle pill. We just have to be aware. To be conscious of what we eat. That means eating fresh fruits and vegetables and staying away from junk food. To not be influenced by ads, store arrangements, or that $1 in our pockets that we could use to buy kindergarten.
Our world does not make it easy, but if we truly believe, then we can all accomplish it together. Thanks for watching.